at it again with a fun new video. So today's video is going to be just a quick makeup routine for working out. This video is actually really highly requested, surprisingly, because I know a lot of people don't wear makeup when they work out, but I do. And for those of you that follow me on Snapchat and Instagram stories, I always get messages saying that I would love to see your makeup routine for working out. So that is what I'm going to bring you guys today. And also this video is in a collaboration with Luxie Beauty. They are sponsoring this video. They just recently sent Joel and I to Disneyland, which was so much fun because we got to take over their Instagram stories and kind of do like a little vlog of the day. The reason why they sent us to Disneyland is to help talk about their new collaboration that they did with Disney. Like, how exciting is that? They also just got done doing one for Wonder Woman, which was so cool because I'm a huge fan of Wonder Woman, just like I am of Disney. So when I saw these brushes, I was like, God, these are gorgeous. So these are the Disney collaboration ones, and they did it around Princess Jasmine, which is awesome. Just look at how luxurious the box is right here. But before we get into these brushes and this quick makeup routine for working out, make sure to click that subscribe button if you want to be a part of the Miller Squad, and also make sure to turn on that notification bell if you want to be a part of our notification squad. Our shout out today goes to Amber Brown King. Thank you so much for having your notifications turned on. You are amazing. Also make sure to follow me on Instagram and Snapchat and Facebook. I'm also putting different content over on Facebook, so definitely go check that out. It is all Madison 89 Miller, super easy to find. But anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and get on into these brushes and this quick makeup routine. Luxie came out with two different sets, and the first one is the 6-piece brush set. So you just open it up, and inside you get a mirror and 6 brushes. So each brush has a rose gold handle to it, and they also have a little cutout around it with purple underneath. So the first brush that we have here is Luxie 508. This is their stippling face brush. Next up we have the Luxie 504 brush. This is an angled brush that is really good for contouring and also adding blush on the cheeks. Next up we have the Luxie 522 brush, and this is a tapered highlighting brush. I honestly think you could use this for highlighting. You could use it for setting underneath the eyes. I love the fact that these brushes are very versatile. Next up we have the Luxie 205 brush. This is a blending brush. And here we have the Luxie 213 brush, and this is a shader brush right here. It's a little bit more dense and will allow you to pack on a little bit more pigment. And last but not least, we have the Luxie 215 brush, and this is an angled eye brush. You can use this for your brows, you can use it for a gel liner or an eyeshadow liner. Again, another very versatile brush. All right, so the other set that we have here is a single brush set. So you just open it up like so. Honestly, when I first opened this up, I seriously had the Zelda theme for when you're opening up a chest in that game. Like the little doo-doo-doo, you know? That's what I got in my head because, dude, this is treasure right here. Look how pretty this one is. This is the Luxie 518 brush. This one has more cutouts on the handle and purple underneath with that rose gold overlay, and it's just a very fluffy, powdery brush. So luxurious, so extra, and I absolutely love it because honestly, when I used it, I was like, I feel like a princess. Yeah. Okay, so those are all the brushes in the set. So if you go to their website, I will have it linked down below. And when they relaunch, you can type in your email and you'll get a notification. So definitely do that if you want to get your hands on these brushes. They're very luxurious and the quality is definitely there as well. So I definitely recommend them. But now let's go ahead and see how I use these brushes creating this quick makeup routine. Let's go. We are all barefaced and ready to even out the skin and get ready to go work out. So I already moisturized and primed my face. I used the J1 Jelly Pack. This is a really, really good primer. Like, oh my God, it's like sticky and tacky, and it just makes your foundation glue on, like just glue right onto your skin, and I love it. And next up, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into my Emile Cordon, I think that's how you say it. This is their lip pots. They are so good. Oh, I love these. These are my favorite lip pots. I'm the makeup artist on set for our December shoot had one of those, and I was like, I know what those are. Those are bomb. Those are amazing. I always put a lip balm on before I do my makeup just to really moisturize my lips no matter where I'm going. There's always a lip balm on. All right, so next up, we're gonna go right into a very lightweight, thin coverage foundation. This is one of my favorite light coverage foundations that I wear for every day. I will either go to these or I'll use an It Cosmetics powder before I go, but I'm gonna use these ones because these ones I use more, I think, on a regular basis. My skin really likes them, and it's just great because it evens out the skin tone. You don't have to wear foundation, you don't have to wear a tinted moisturizer, you don't have to wear a powder to the gym if you don't want to. I do, just because that's my thing. I've always been this way. I will never leave the house without makeup on. Even when I go to the studios and I have to film, there is still something on my face. I rarely go in there with no makeup on. That's just me, and that's just, I don't know, that's just me. So if you guys are like me and you want to just even out your skin tone, this video is for you. But this is the Coach & Dough Aqua Foundation in shade 123 and 143. Since I'm a little bit self-tanned, I'm going to be mixing them. So I just take it back with the brush and I mix it on my palette like so. So in this set, you get a mix of face brushes and eye brushes. You get 3 face brushes and 3 eye brushes. The one that we're gonna go in today is the Luxie 508 stippling brush. I'm using this one because we want this makeup to be very lightweight, just to even out the skin tone and just kind of look like second skin, and a stippling brush is really good for that because this is actually going to pick up excess product and it's going to give us a very light coverage. So I'm just going to dip this into my little palette and I'm just going to swirl this around my face just to even out my skin and also to match it to my self-tan too. I like this one too because it's a little bit bigger, so it's a lot quicker to get all over the face. Okay, so now we have our light layer of just a very thin foundation on. I believe the Aqua foundation is a water-based foundation. It's really good for sensitive skin, and this brush was awesome for just quickly putting it on, not putting on too much. If you still see acne scars, that's fine. All I want to do is just really just even out, like, you know, my skin, make it match my body because I am self-tan. That's all I really want it to do, you know? So I am going to kind of brighten up my eyes just a tiny bit with a little bit of concealer. I'm gonna go into my Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Concealer. This is one of my favorite concealers, especially from the drugstore. This one is in shade Ivory. It's a little light for me right now, but I'm really just gonna put a tiny bit. I'm not gonna put much. Just that little bit right there goes a long way. So I'm just gonna take that same brush and just blend this out. You know, brushes can be multi-use. And honestly, if you use brushes for multiple things, it also keeps you from using a ton more brushes and having a lot more brushes to clean. Oh, I have a lot of brushes to clean right now. It's no bueno. Actually, might be what I'm gonna do tonight. I'm gonna clean my brushes tonight. Last night I spent the whole night just organizing my makeup room because boy, does it need it right now. And I'm still like I have a lot more to do. Let's just say that. So this is the Luxie 518 brush, and I'm just gonna use this to set my entire face with this Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. So I'm just gonna put some in the lid, add that right there, press it in, and I'm just going to kind of press it by the eyes where we put all that concealer, and then just lightly dust it over the rest of the face. And boom, we're all set. And look at, you still have a pretty glow coming through as well, but it's not like a, you know, like a, oh, she's oily glow. It's like a, oh, she looks healthy glow. So we're gonna focus more on the face first, and I'm gonna go into this Physicians Formula. I think I might just try to talk to you guys. It's the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Bronzer. I thought there was like multiple shades of this. I think there are, but yeah, I'm just going to this one with the Luxie 504 angled brush right here. This is for brush. This is for blush or contour. You can use it for either or. We're gonna use it for both today, but I'm just gonna swirl it in here and just apply a little bit to my cheeks just to kind of help give me a little bit more depth back. I know this seems like an unnecessary step, but whenever you put foundation, it just makes your face look very flat. And you just have to add just a little bit of dimension back in. And I really like this bronzer because it's a little bit lighter of a shade, so it's not like we're like heavy contouring or anything, you know? And then take your fluffy powder brush and just blend out. Okay, so next up we're gonna go into blush, and this is the Butter Blush. I love Physicians formulas like Butter Bronzer and Butter Blush. I think they are amazing. This is one of my favorite shades from their Butter Blush collection. This one is in Vintage Rouge. I think it's just so beautiful. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on my brush and just pop a little bit on my cheeks. This is just going to bring some life back into the skin. And then I just take a fluffy powder brush and I just blend out. All right, so I normally don't wear highlighter to the gym. I mean, you can go for it. I just normally skip this step. But I really want to show you guys the highlighting brush in this collection. So I'm going to go ahead and just put highlighter on for the sake of the video. This is the Luxie 522 brush. I actually use this a lot when I went to Disneyland, and I used it as a setting brush. This brush also would be really good if you wanted to set those under eyes right there with powder. That would have been really good for it too. But I'm actually going to use it for a highlighting brush today. Brushes are very versatile. You can honestly use them for whatever you want to use the brush for. I honestly think there's no rules when it comes to makeup, because makeup is very creative and it allows us to be able to express ourselves. So that's my honest opinion. But yeah, we're gonna use this for some highlight. Oh, by the way, I'm taking the Tarte highlighter in Exposed Highlight. It's a very natural looking highlight. Nothing too crazy or drastic. All right, so next up we're gonna move to the brows real quick. If you have fuller looking brows, if you have brows like my sister and you're gifted with that, one, I'm jealous of you, and can you please give me some of your brows, because I have like none. Like, my brows are very sparse and light. They actually used to be a lot more blonde when I was younger, but I feel like as I'm getting older, my hair is getting darker. But you can see that they're very sparse, and I think my eyebrows are like one of my biggest things that I'm like, oh, I gotta just, you know, touch them up a little bit, you know? And I love this brow gel right here. This is from Rimmel. This is Brow This Way Brow Styling Gel in blonde. Yeah, it's in blonde. I love this stuff. This stuff is awesome. And it's so good. I love the brush on it. So all I'm gonna do is just brush this through my brows real quick. You can see how that already just made a difference between the two. Isn't that crazy? I actually like this one better than a lot of higher end brow gels. This one, they just really got the formula well, and the brush is awesome. It does get a little heavy in the beginning right here. If you just clean it up with some concealer, you're totally fine. All right, so that is a huge difference right there. But what I also like to do is I like to go in with a brow pencil just super quick. And this is just to fill in those areas that are just a little bit more sparse that a brow gel just can't help me with, no matter what, unfortunately. And this is the Maybelline Brow Precise Micro Pencil. Honestly, I love this pencil too. This is one of my favorite drugstore eyebrow pencils. I'm just gonna use this to fill in those areas that are a little bit sparse. That takes no time. Barely any time. It takes a little bit of time, but not like, you know, not very much time. All right, so for eyes, you can leave your eyes completely bare if you want. You can add some mascara if you want. But what I'm gonna do, just to show you guys the eye brushes, I'm actually gonna go into this one right here. This is the Luxie 205 brush. It's a blending brush. I had it like this and I was like, where's the product? There it is. So I'm just gonna swirl this in there, and I'm gonna fluff this into my crease just to add a little bit of dimension in that crease. And that's it. Nothing fancy. Very easy. All right, so next up, I'm also gonna take the 213 brush, and this one is a little bit more dense, as you can see, and I'm just gonna go right back into that bronzer. And you can leave it at this, but I'm actually just going to make it a little bit more concentrated right out here. And just slightly blend that in. See? Look at how that looks that. Really nice. All right, so last but not least, I have the Luxie 215 brush right here. This is an angled brush. You can use this for many different things. You can use this to do a wing liner with shadow. You can use it to do a wing liner with gel. You can use it to fill in your eyebrows with a powder. I'm actually just gonna go right back into that bronzer with it, and I'm just going to put this close to my lash line. You can also, since it already has an angle, you can make yourself a little powder wing. All right, so last but not least, we have a waterproof mascara that I'm gonna use. This is awesome if you do hot yoga. I have some people that say like, why are you wearing mascara to hot yoga? Hey, if you wanna wear a mascara to hot yoga, you do it. You do you, don't listen to anyone else. If they don't wanna wear mascara to hot yoga, then let them do them. But if you do, then you do you. And I wear mascara to hot yoga. I'm sorry, I do. I'm just gonna use the waterproof one so it's not all over my face when I'm, you know, in that hot room. And also I wear mascara even when I go work out at the gym with a trainer. I work out with a trainer on a weekly basis. And to be honest, I really don't sweat. It's really weird. I'm not a sweater. I've never really been a sweater. And I know this might be a little TMI, but I've just never really been a sweater. Even pitching 3 games in a row on the weekend, still not that much of a sweater. I would rarely sweat. I glisten. This is what I tell Joel, I glisten. Oh, by the way, this is the Almay One Coat Mega Volume Waterproof Mascara. This is honestly one of my favorite mascaras. The wand looks so weird. It looks like it's backwards, but I love it. But yeah, that is my quick makeup look for the gym. I know there's a lot of steps, but really I enjoy it. I wake up early before I have to go to the gym. I'll always set my timer like 2 to 3 hours earlier before I have to actually wake up and go to the gym, because I like to sit and watch YouTube videos while I get ready, and I love doing my makeup. I feel like it also wakes me up for the day and makes me a little bit more motivated. So it's just my routine. Like, I have to have a routine, and it's everything for me. So I'm like a child. I have to have a routine. If my routine is thrown off, it's bad. It is so bad. But this is a completed makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and definitely check out the Luxie brushes. These are absolutely gorgeous. I will have a link down below for them. Definitely check them out. They're awesome. There is also going to be a giveaway on these brushes on my Instagram, so definitely make sure to go follow me at Madison89Miller to stay tuned for that giveaway. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Let me know if there's any other videos that you guys would like to see, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.